Hey everybody, welcome to Judee Rallos TV and also Virtual Assistant University. And today we're going live because we are launching our batch 5. So right now I'm waiting for people to come on. And by the way, just to announce for the people that are already on here, we're going to have a promo. So for those who can share this live stream, like the most shares of this live stream will get a prize, and I'll make sure that it's a great prize. Okay. So for those that are already enrolled on this training, if you share this, like if you have the most shares by the end of like a certain schedule that we will be announcing later, but you are free to share this right now. If you're already enrolled, then we will give you a cash prize. And if you are not yet enrolled, or this is also for the people who have already joined the training, or anybody really, you can share it. You can win a prize, either cash, or if you wish to join the training, then we will give you a scholarship. And that practically gives you a savings of $2,999. So while we are waiting for people to pour in, I'm only seeing 13 people on this live stream, and I wish to see more. So please share. Okay. So what's the title of this live stream again? So today we're going to have a Q&A for, like all about the training. We're also going to talk about the details of this training. And I will also be, welcoming some special guests. And the special guests are actually our former trainees who are now working with our clients. And I know that a lot of people would like to, know about that, because what's the point really of getting trained to become a virtual assistant, right? We all want to have, a job, a sustainable job that we're working from home, right? Also, the title of this live stream is Worth It Ba ang Virtual Assistant University, or VAU? And hopefully we'll be able to answer that question. It's up to you, of course, to decide if it's worth it. Of course, I'm going to say it's worth it. But I mean, it's for you to judge, okay? Anyway, I would like to say good evening to Rix Osayas, Urilin Minamidas, Ursi Dave, Zafia Morgado, Rhoda Reyes, Mary Grace Lopez, and Zaira Obispo. So, okay, so we have our first question, and I'm going to answer that immediately. So, hello, Zaira Obispo. You were saying here, bakit po mahal na? I have been following your channel since batch 2 and planning to enroll this batch. I was surprised it is too pricey for newbies like me. Okay. Zaira, I'm so sorry if for you it is too pricey. But actually, okay, I would just like to say that I have been training people since 2014, and since that time, it has never been less than 6,000 or like 7,000. In fact, most of my training programs have been 10,000 for only a 5-day training. But imagine this training is 18 modules, and it literally will, be, if you do it really quickly, maybe it will take you 3 to 4 weeks. but it's practically like maybe 1 to 2 months. Imagine paying tuition for just 2,999, right? And I know that there is a difference because batch 2, I gave it for free, right? And the reason why I gave it for free is because I was feeling, like, especially that it was, just around uh, the pandemic time. And I really wanted to, take on scholars for the VAU. So that was for a very limited time. You should have enrolled at that time if you had wanted it to be free. But actually, the real price of Virtual Assistant University is actually around 2,000 pesos per module. And at 18 modules, that's actually 36,000 pesos worth. But today we're only giving it at 2,999. And we are never going to lower that price. In fact, we'll keep on increasing it for the price until it is already at, the price that it is supposed to be. And I think we're really, really cheap because for training programs of our same level, if you would check with other companies who are providing trainings, I don't think that there is a training that is lower than 2,999 that is in our caliber. And take note, we don't just train people, we also will see and help you with getting a client. So I think that 2,999 is very cheap of an investment. In fact, in my journey as somebody who is in this industry, I have spent thousands of dollars in learning the things that I am teaching here. So 2,999 is pretty cheap if you will not invest in your own growth. It's really up to you. Nobody is forcing you. But if it's too expensive for you, you can go ahead and not sign up. Nobody is forcing you. But if you are somebody who is serious about your growth, then 2,999 is too cheap of an investment if you really think about it. Also, by the way, you can get it cheaper if you invite at least 2 other friends. So tatlo kayo. If tatlo kayo, we have a 2+1 promo. So it would actually come out like 2,000 pesos each na lang. Yun. Okay, is that understood? Is that understood? Was I able to answer the question? Zaira? By the way, Zaira, we are never going to bring the price down. In fact, during batch 4, we made the price 1,999. And at this batch, it's going to be 2,999. The next batch, it will probably be more than 3,999. So, yeah. Okay, so we have another question here. How to essentials. Thank you for clarification about the fees. May I know if the modules were updated? I have attended some training and their pre-recorded lessons were 2 or 3 years ago. Okay, so this is a really good question. I will show you what VAU is really all about. And so allow me to share my screen. Allow me to share my screen so that you will know everything that there is to VAU. By the way, I would like to say that these information are updated to today's standards. They are updated 2020. And not just that, but these are not just pre-recorded videos, but we in VAU are providing you with coaches And existing employees and our admin team, our operations management, our HR department, in assisting you towards the goal. So you're not really just randomly watching videos, on the internet, because really, if you do that, it's no different with just looking at YouTube, right? But we also have support staff. So if, let's say, you have a question, let's say you're really confused about, the activity, because this is not just a training course, but we also have like an actual workshop for each of the modules. You'll also have a coach who will be available on live stream every day. And you can also chat with our coach if you have any clarifications. I'll also be available to answer questions if need be during certain times of the week. Okay? But let me show you, let me go ahead and show you, what VAU is all about. Okay? Hang on just a sec. My gosh, my screen is so messy. Wait. So by the way, the one that I'm going to be sharing right now, it's also the sign up link for, the program. So like, for example, if you want to check it out, you can immediately just go to this website. So you can just go to this website, and it's enroll.virtualassistant.university. Can you see my screen? Okay, I think you see my screen. So anyway, so if you can see here, this is actually, the introduction website about the training itself. It is not like the entry portal of, Virtual Assistant University. The entry portal is Virtual Assistant University. Here, you can log in. My gosh. Why? Okay. Why can't I go there? Okay. Home. Okay, so this is the entry portal. So once you sign up, you'll be given a username and the password, so that you can go into, the website, okay? Or like the portal. And this is not just the only tool, but we will also have live streams, on every day of the training. You'll also be able to talk to, a coach personally if you have your own clarifications. So anyway, let's go back to what is this training really about. So it says here, do you want to be a virtual assistant earning in dollars kahit nasa bahay lang? Or for those who are not Filipinos, earning in dollars while you're at home. So what's freelancing? How do we start? Ano ang mga kailangan ko to start my journey? These are just some of your questions that we will definitely address during our intensive 4 weeks training, aside from all the technical skills that you will learn. So what about this training? It's a training platform owned by Virtualasting, where it aims to provide virtual assistant trainings for those who need to learn virtual assistant skills and for those who want to upgrade their skills as a VA. In this training, you will learn 18 virtual assistant skills that will last for 3 to 4 weeks. So these are the courses. First is Introduction to Virtual Assistant Careers. Now, I know that you will think, oh my gosh, is that like a fluff lesson? It's not, because I will tell you in-depth experience as somebody who has been, in this field for 10 years. Aside from that, I've also been employing hundreds of people for the past 10 years or nearly 10 years. And so I will teach you how to even treat your clients, how to be organized, how to make sure that you have the attitude for success, okay? Next is lead generation. Next is content marketing. After that, it's monetization with affiliate marketing, also including email marketing, Facebook marketing, Instagram marketing, and IGTV, real estate marketing, Facebook ads, WordPress, e-commerce, automation, and Pinterest marketing. Actually, these are like different lessons, but it's like on different days. Chatbot creation, video editing, Clickfunnels, SEO, copywriting, prospecting leads, and then also virtual assistant interview tips and proper etiquette of being a virtual assistant. So you can we also have like a mobile access, and you can access the course via mobile app. But of course, we would suggest that you take the course with a laptop, because we will be having like in-depth activities that would require you to have a computer. And it says here, okay, we charge $2,000 for each course that we are offering. Okay, we are valuing each one at that. So that's practically like 36,000 pesos. But then today you can avail all of the 18 courses for just 2,999 only. That is actually less than 10% of the actual value. So how do you exactly sign up? We have different payment options. We have BPI, we have BDO, Union Bank, GCash, Paymaya, Coins.ph. We also receive money through Cebuana Luwilier, Palawan, or M. Luwilier. And we also have an option to pay via PayPal, credit card, and debit card, but that would give you like an extra 10% for fees. Okay? So after making a payment, make sure to take a screenshot or take a picture of your proof of payment, then click here, and you'll be routed to a form. And then we will confirm receipt of your payment. We'll create a virtual assistant account for you. You'll be connected to our admin department, and they will assist you. They will also add you to the exclusive Facebook group and Slack channel, so that you will be interacting not just with the coaches, but also with your fellow trainees. Because for us, it's so important to have a sense of community when you are working from home. Okay? So you can also like check out more information on this page. We have testimonials here, and we even have more testimonials over at our YouTube channel. Or if you're watching the YouTube channel, we have a lot. Like we have more than 300 testimonials. And if you have more questions, you can send your questions here. Okay? All right. So thank you so much for sending that question. I really appreciate it. I will check out like more. I hope I was able to answer that question. By the way, keep on sharing this video, please. If you want to win a scholarship for here. And then maybe if you'll get a scholarship, so you really get it cheap, right? I also find that if you really pay for the training, you have more skin on the game, and you will value it more. Because people, if they're given something for free, they take it for granted. In fact, some people who have joined batch 3, that was the last batch that we gave it for free, they regret it so much because they can't get into the training without paying anymore for those who did not finish it, but then they eventually had to because they saw the value. Okay, so let's answer some other questions here. Okay. Okay, Monali, can we join your course from India? Yes, Monali, you can join. This is available anywhere in the world. All you have to do is to follow instructions on that page, and that's enroll.virtualassistant.university. Maybe can you also post that, Charlene, so that everybody will be aware how to get to that. Okay. I have a question. Okay, here we have a question here. James Mendoza. Hello, Miss Judee. I'm really considering enrolling at VAU. I just have to ask these questions in mind, doubting me to do it. Does this platform really help me to find a client? Yes. I am not going to dance around the topic. Okay, let me make it clear. So there are a lot of people, right, who join this training. And of course, not everybody will get a client if, okay, if they did not finish the training, we will not give you a client. It's not enough to pay for the training. But if you didn't finish the training, if you did not make the effort to do the activities, then we will not find you a client. In fact, we have even hired a lot of our trainees in our internal team. We have the capacity and the budget to do that. And it's not that we are not going to help you. We will really help you, but if you help yourself. Number two, we will not help you with getting a client if you display like a bad attitude towards learning. Or let's say, for example, usually the bad attitude towards learning would be if you're not finished, with your training. Because some people would join the training and let's say they don't have discipline and they don't like do it consistently. Maybe they just do like the first 3 days and then they would just say, oh, I'll just do this tomorrow and then like next week and then next month. So sayang, right? So yes, we will really help you with getting a client. In fact, we have invited some of our trainees of the last batch, I believe, who have already had clients. We invited around 9 people today, and they will talk later after the question and answer. But the short answer is, if you will help yourself and you will like really show us that you really want a job and you will really communicate with us that, I really want this, things like that, right? Another way that we wouldn't be able to give you a client is if you are super maarte or like you are too picky. Like, for example, what is picky? Let's say you really want to have a client, but you only want like this particular, peculiar schedule. You can only have a client in a certain niche. If you are too picky, it's not that we're not willing to give you a client. We will try. But then, of course, other people who are more open to get, to get more, who are available for more opportunities are going to have more chances of landing a client. Okay. So I hope I was able to answer that, James, but you have more questions. There are many online VA classes and courses. What does VAU make it unique to others? What is the benefit in choosing it compared to others? Thank you. Okay. First and foremost, I'm very proud to say that all of the things that we teach here are real life, are based on real life and not just theoretical, wherein we will teach you something about Facebook ads, but then we just copied it from YouTube. No, it's really based on what really is working or actual practices that really will get the job done and will make the clients really satisfied. Another is the best thing about our, about VAU is not just the training program itself, but the experience of having a community around you. What do I mean by this? The moment that you get inside VAU, you are supported. We have a very welcoming admin team, operations department, HR department, and also coaches. And you'll also be in the presence of not just your batchmates, but also the previous batches. We have groups and we also have chat groups so that everybody is really not alone in this journey. Because here's the thing, the worst experience about going at it alone, and I tell you, I have gone on this journey alone, when I started back in 2009, when I was really like starting things out, and nobody would answer my questions. Nobody is like helping me out. Nobody is like giving me any advice. And so with virtual lasting, we will really be there to answer your questions, whether you are working for us or whether you wish to work with another client, especially that this is a paid training. So we will not require you to work for us if you really don't want to. If you want to work somewhere else, we are still going to support you with, let's say, do you know that I have trainees from more than 6 years ago who still send me chats today, personally on my Facebook, to ask for advice on, on like starting their own virtual assistant agency. They have become, coaches also. They have become really big in the industry, and they still come back to me and ask for my advice. And for me, that's how much of support that we give. And not just me who's giving that, but also my team behind me. So for me, that's it. Because I know that so many people are selling courses right now, but then you're still going at it alone and nobody really answers your questions. So it's like you're just a seat filler or somebody who just took the course and signing up. To tell you honestly, 2,999 won't make me rich. 2,999 is super cheap and very low. But the real intention here for Virtual Assistant University is that we are actually subsidizing, the education of people, because we have the intention to hire a lot of people. We have a lot of incoming clients. Every day I am getting inquiries for more than 10 clients every day. And so we really need a lot of people, So I guess this is it. I'm so chatty. I just came from the mountains. I had a wonderful time and I'm feeling very chatty. So let me read another question. Ma'am Judee, nag-give up na ako sa freelancing. Tagal ko nag-join sa mga free training. Wala po ako mahanap na work hanggang maputol na lang ang wifi namin. At naibenta ko na lang ang PC. Pero sobrang inspiring maging trainee sa inyo, ma'am. Di lang po ako nakapag-pursue. God bless always, Ma'am Judee. Have you joined our training, like the free training? Or are you still going to be joining? Anyway, I want you to know that just keep going. The first time that I was on this journey, I did not even have a laptop. When I first started working at home, I was just using my old iPhone, like the iPhone 2G. Was it iPhone 2G or iPhone 4S? Anyway, so that was a long time ago. And I honestly thought before that just having a phone, have you seen all those scams online when they would just say, work from home, just use your phone? That's not real, guys. Usually that's like networking. It's not a real work from home job who would give you a salary. But yeah, you become a salesperson for a company. But at first, I did not have that. And I was like, I had to do something to buy a laptop. I remember that I think I borrowed from my mom because I did not have money, because I was very gastador before. And I would just like to say that there will be ups and downs, especially when you're starting. But if you just keep on going, like, for example, if you won't, because there's so many deterrents. By the way, I'm so sorry, guys. Nag-English ako ngayon. Nakalimutan ko mag-Tagalog. Okay. Maraming mga like ways that the devil will discourage you. You know, your own laziness, it will discourage you. Your friends who would say, or like your family members who are going to say na, ay, ang tamad-tamad mo, bakit ka mag-look for work from home? Hindi naman totoo yan. People like that. I have actually been a victim of that. My own like boyfriend at that time was like, you're so lazy. Bakit gusto mo mag-work from home? Mga ganon. And then I'm just gonna say that in retrospect, I don't regret it. Even a year from just working from home, I can say that I have more than doubled my income from the office. I was already, I don't know, it literally changed my life. Of course, there are heartaches, there are a lot of like struggles, but there's no success if you don't go through those things, because there's no, like, you won't really, walang successful if walang nag-struggle. Yung ganon. It's polarity, I guess. I'm so nonsense today, sorry. By the way, please continue sharing this. The more shares that you do this, by the way, you can still share this even after this. You can tag your friends, by the way. You can tag them on this live stream. You can share it. By the way, make sure to make the shares public, because we will count it even up to, I guess, the next live stream schedule. I believe we will have a live stream schedule on Monday. So you have until Monday to share it. And we will announce on next Monday who the winner is for the scholarship or for the money. Okay. So we have a question here. What's all this topic? Okay. Hi, Mr. Loterio. From Luterio Realty, right? So this is a Virtual Assistant University live stream. I am welcoming people to our training program. Okay. Just to show you guys the link, you can access our website here, like the information about VAU. That's http enroll.virtualassistant.university. Okay. Okay, so let's. Proud virtual alumni here. I miss your voice, Miss Judee. Oh, okay. I miss you too. How many hours per day? Okay, so typically a live stream with your coach is gonna be like around 30 minutes or less. And then the actual training videos are gonna be like around an hour to 1.5 hours. Sometimes it's gonna be 2 hours. Then after that, you will have the entire day ahead, or like if you go to sleep, you can do it the next day, but you'll have the entire day to do the activity. It would be ideal if you're going to do the activity immediately, so that you will be able to like, get onto the momentum, and you won't like, because the more that you delay it, the more lazy you'll be. And it's not because you are not disciplined, but it's human nature. So don't play with your human nature. Don't be experimental. Try your best to like follow, I guess. Okay, announcement. Please share this live stream. Make your post public to win the scholarship from VAU. Okay. After the training, how long before we can get the client? Okay, so it depends, Gracie, but let me explain it. So some of our VAs would get a client even like before the graduation. Usually we will try our very best, like, because it's like this. There are many people who are joining the training, right? So we will prioritize the most hardworking people who will be joining. I guess for me, if you want to secure a job with Virtual Lasting or with a client, Do your best, show that you are very interested, and really express, like, you can speak to our HR, your plans for working. Don't be a wallflower. And then, because it's like this, we'll do our very best to really hire everybody, but then it takes time because some people may go first. Because, of course, there's a lot of you. We'll do our best. Okay? Miss, thank you very much. You really addressed the answers that I'm looking for. That's good. Sinabi ni nag-chat yung admin namin, sabi niya, Miss, grabe naman, para ka Miss Universe. Ano ba yan? Kasi nakatulog ako eh. I'm looking forward to be coached by you. Preparing to watch this live is really worth it, as well as enrolling to BAU. Looking forward, James. And definitely, you'll not be alone. And it's not just me and my videos, but everybody. You'll meet everybody. And I'm really seeing that a lot of budding friendships are really happening from this training. So I really like that, because you will not feel like ikaw na lang ang tao sa mundo, because it feels like that when you're working from home and you don't have colleagues. Hello, Miss Judee, batch 4 here. Graduation na po namin tomorrow. Thank you po. Yes! We have a graduation tomorrow. We're gonna have I think there's a theme, and we have a theme na ano yun? Pajama party. We try our best to make it as fun as possible. Bahala na corny, but it's all in the name of community. Okay. So we have here Gilmore. Thank you po, Ma'am Judy, from Batch 3 Trainee. You're welcome, and thank you so much for making it. Hello, Miss Judy. Can I ask if yung course is maging useful if gusto ko mag-Amazon seller VA? Okay. So yes, actually, because we do have an e-commerce VA topic, and it will be all about, when you want to become an Amazon seller na VA. We discuss the fundamentals of what is needed when you are, an Amazon seller. Usually Amazon sellers need product research, they need customer service, they need people who will help them with the reviews, they would need people who will help them with product descriptions, with adding those listings there, and a lot more. And we discussed that in our training. I believe that it's under the e-commerce topic. Okay. Sorry I'm late. I missed Judy's voice. Hi, Sheila. I mean, yung mga skills, yes. I think I answered that. Done sharing. Thank you, Maricar. Okay, so hi, Ma'am Judy. I hope you remember me. I will continue my training. I'm from 3rd batch training. I wasn't able to finish because of my open heart surgery. I highly recommend this training. I already recruit my wife and niece. Oh my gosh, no more. Yes, I remember you. Are you okay now? Was it a successful heart surgery? Please chat here. I'm so curious, and I'm so glad. We were all so, we were all so concerned. I can't imagine that having an open heart surgery is easy. But I'm glad that you are healthy enough to continue with the training. You're alive and kicking, and I'm glad. But tell us, how was it? Send us an update. Parang nahangin kami doon. Okay. Hi po, Ma'am Marie. Yes, we will teach you about e-commerce. Yeah, okay. Is it okay to enroll a day before the training? Yes. The deadline for joining the training is the day itself, but it's going to be the promo price of VAU, which is $2,999, is up to October 10. If you enroll on October 19, which is the first day, it's going to be 3,999. However, if you want to secure the old price, you can pay a down payment. You can just reach out to our admin and we will assist you. You can pay like a down payment instead of like a full payment. Okay. All right. Pajama party. Okay, we have a question. Question, are there part-time VA jobs? Because I'm currently running a business and I want to earn some extra cash. Yes. We have clients who will hire you part-time, and there are clients who will hire you full-time. You just really have to indicate to our HR department your availability hours, because what we do is we do client VA matching. We will not force you if you are not available at particular times, and we will not force you if, schedules will, because it's not worth it. For us, what's the point of having like a home-based job if you are struggling with your schedule and not making it work for you? Because the point of having home-based is that we all want to design the lives that we want to live, and we want to make sure that we do that for you. We hope so. Okay, so we have another question. By the way, guys, don't forget to keep on sharing, okay? You can still go ahead and share this video after this training. And by the way, don't click off once your questions are answered. We still have some special guests for today, okay? So, Miss Judee, how many days is this training? Okay, so this training, I won't say that it's like just 3 weeks, because we do give you time. Like, for example, we have modules that we will ask you to create a website, or like we will ask you to create a chatbot, or we will ask you to create like all these, snazzy automations, and that will take not just 1 day. So if you're going to factor in, like, maybe just with joining, like, and watching the videos, maybe it will take you like 3 weeks, and let's say if you give yourself like around 2 to 3 hours a day. But with doing the actual modules, it's gonna probably take like realistically 4 to 5 weeks, or for some people even 2 months. And of course, we will not, like, by the way, this is not a race. If, let's say, for example, your batchmates are able to like finish ahead of you, do not be worried that you will not get a job here. For us, even being just a finisher is a big deal for us, okay? Okay, so let's... okay, we have a question. Okay, naalala mo din si ano, no? Yung may operation, I'm from, okay. So we have a question. I want to ask, if we pay today, can we access the online modules? Do we have to wait first until October 15? If you want to do that route, like, because you can actually do it self-paced, Rasha, because we have 2 options: to do it self-paced or to do it with a class. Some people would say, I just want to do it self-paced because, I just wanted to do it on my own time. And that's perfectly fine. In fact, if you pay today, yes, we can give you that access. However, I would really recommend being on that live class, because we have noticed that people who are on the live class will have like literally more than 80% chances of finishing everything. Because when you go at it alone, you kind of like, it's very difficult to encourage yourself unless if you are obsessive at it. But but yes, we can do that. All you need to do is to communicate with our admin and the people behind VAU. We will be in contact with you. After making a payment, you will literally get an email, and so you can just request and we can do that. Okay. Okay. I'm focusing on mastering WordPress and learning e-commerce and IG, FB marketing, Facebook ads. Yeah, we have those. So I don't have enough time to add another course right now. That's really up to you. It's not like we are forcing everybody to like sign up. Good evening. Ma'am Judy, hope makomplete namin yung group namin para ma-avail yung promo. 2 na po kami, looking for that one to complete us. Oh, okay. So guys, magunahan kayo. Maybe you can reach out to Prima Donna para maging 3 kayo. You can i-PM yun lang si Prima Donna. Okay. Hi, Annalisa. Yes, Ma'am Judy from Nomer. All glory to God. I have a successful operation and all doing well. My cardiologist said I am fit to work. As I've said in my letter, if given a chance, I will continue my training and hope to work for clients. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I'm super duper happy for you. Even despite this pandemic, you have recovered. And I think that is such a blessing. You have such a great life ahead of you. You're young, and I'm happy that your family will continue to have you in their lives. With you being healthy, and yes, we will do our very best, okay, to make it happen. Of course, as long as you are willing. Okay, so we have another question. By the way, thank you so much for that, Nomer, for sharing. I hope you didn't mind, because I was very curious. And we were all very concerned. Okay, we have a question. Just for clarification, Miss Judy, I thought the next training will be on October 10. Thank you so much for answering. October 10 is the end of the promo, but October 19 is the start of the training, and that's going to be a Monday. Okay. Which tool you are used for product hunting? We actually are not like teaching actual tools, although there are a lot of tools for that. We teach like, the recipes for like what to watch out for in product research. And it's based on what a friend of mine, Nick Peroni, who is a big personality in e-commerce. So he's a good friend of mine, and he taught me, like the building blocks of like a good product. But you can use all these tools if need be. How long does it take to finish one lesson? In a day, one lesson lang ba i-tackle? What are the equipments needed or software needed po? Okay. So one lesson is typically one day or like 24 hours. I mean, not really 24 hours, but the thing is, usually 24 hours is our deadline for the usual activity. But for just the actual video and like the video lesson, it would just be 2 hours. What would take longer is for you to finish the activity, and that's on you. So if you're really focused on the work, it won't take 24 hours to finish an activity. It would probably take you like 30 minutes to an hour, depending on the severity, or difficulty, in that activity. What are the equipment needed or software needed? So you need a computer. I would suggest use a computer that doesn't have problems with having like different I guess, like, for example, that it's not the right laptop or computer if you are having a hard time opening different windows and programs. I'm not very techy, but can somebody mention what's the required? Maybe I'll read it. And for software, we will just we will tell you all about that as we go along. We will not ask you to buy software. Okay. In fact, we even provide you with hosting. We're paying for the hosting package so that you can practice with creating websites. Are WordPress developers still on demand? Yes. I see it, and like literally, clients would prefer, even if they don't need like a WordPress person immediately, but they would always prefer somebody who knows WordPress compared to somebody who doesn't. And you have another question. How many months do we access to the course, like if we want to watch it again? So since you are a paid, like for example, since it's a paid training, and if you join, then you're going to be a paid customer or like a paid trainee. So it's lifetime access for this. We will not limit you with accessing it, unless of course if you're like selling it somewhere. But I don't think you can sell our course because we are very particular. It's really a platform and not just like, it's not something that you can download. But yeah, lifetime. I know that some people will just give you access for 3 months or 6 months or like a year, but we will make it available lifetime. Kenji is our former trainee, and he's already working for us. And he says, join us now. You won't regret it. After this training, you'll get to realize that 2,999 is not enough. That's true. I really think so, because you know why 2,999 is not enough? It's because I am really paying my support staff for this. Nagpapasweldo ako, guys. It's not just like showing you a training na pre-recorded. You're being supported, and I am consistently paying for every time you ask a question for our support staff. They are paid for that. Everybody who's supporting you behind this, they are paid by the minute that they're helping you. So I think that is very expensive. It is. Hi everyone, batch 4 here. I have learned a lot in the training, not just tech skills, but also soft skills. Great. Thank you so much, Georgette. Please give details when you're starting the free classes. No free classes. No more free classes. Okay, so Yerlin says at least i3 daw, 4 gigabytes RAM. Okay. Teresa Magaling. Watching while working. Na-miss ko training days. Haha. Thank you so much, Virtual Lasting. Batch 3 here. Thank you so much for dropping in. I miss you too. Sabi ni Yurilin, if you have i5, 8 gigs RAM, much better. DIY Daily and guide us for lead generation. Is it Proxy Marketing Manager or not? No, it's not. Lead generation is not just like, mining data and stuff like that. It's a whole, like, it's a lot of stuff. We do not teach like, shortcuts here, I guess, but we're teaching like, the actual like fundamentals of what's really needed, the everything behind it, and of course it comes with like our prospecting training, which is really good because it's also like really helping us get a lot of clients every week. Hi, Miss Judee, officially enrolled here. Looking forward on our first day of class. Thank you and keep safe. Oh, great. Yes, thank you so much, Sheila. We are looking forward to have you. Okay, Rasha Dumogho, can I apply under you, ma'am? Yes, of course. When you finish your training, because you know what? All of our employees here have finished the training. And once you are finished with the training, if we have like openings available, we might just hire you. Rick's Osias. Sobrang sulit na po ng 2,999 tapos naka-promo pa ngayon. 2 plus 1. Wala po kaming pagsisihan sa pag-enroll. Thank you. Yes, ma'am, the cost of the course is so sulit because another VA online Pinoy trainer offered their courses at around twice or thrice the price of yours. Yes, it's actually super cheap. And you might be wondering, bakit cheap? Kasi sa totoo lang, guys, I can say that the concern really is we want to hire more people. Okay? Of course, it depends on you if gusto ko magpa-hire. If gusto ka magpa-hire, yun. If hindi ka mag-iinarte, yun. But we're making it as cheap as possible so that we can have more people on the training. So thereby we can have more people who we will invite, to have clients. Because of course, if I really want to, I can make this like even the same price as, the trainings that I've been doing. I've been training people even offline before here in Cebu, in Davao, in Manila. And it's like the cheapest, I believe, is 6,000 or 7,000. Usually it's around 10,000. Hi, Joshua. How are you? Joshua is from our batch 3. So best training ever. Sobrang daming natutunan. Madami din gagawin. It's tiring, right? Literal na marami kang matutunan at gagawin at the same time. Yes. Because you know what? I really don't believe, like, here's the thing. So many people make all these webinars. Ang dami-daming mga talk, yung mga ganon. But then the actual learning is not with the lectures. The actual learning is by you doing the stuff. Okay? So anyway, you can still type in your questions. But in the meantime, I'm so ashamed because my guests have been waiting for over an hour na. I'm so sorry, guys. You've been waiting, but I would like you to meet some of our current employees here at Virtual Lasting. They're already virtual assistants with our clients. They are here now, and can you put them on, Charlene? Okay, so we have Andy, we have Neri, and we have, who else? Daniel, and we have Gerald. Okay. So let's go with Gerald first.
Hello po.
Okay, so Gerald, welcome to Judee Rallos TV. Parang lang, no? Ano to, TV? Anyway, okay. Tell us about your experience. And you don't have to force people if they don't want to join, but just tell them about your experience.
Yun po. Yung sa training po, super worth it. I think po sa price po yung 2,999, you won't, parang wala po kasing loss doon, I think, because first of all, sa nakikita ko ngayon po sa mga freelancing na mga sites, yung mga Upwork, ganon, mababasa ko madami na scam. So if you're like the previous me na parang walang experience or parang walang kamuang-muang sa VAing, Virtual Lasting, VAU is really the go-to kasi tutulungan ka, like it's beyond the payment nga eh, if titingnan mo kasi from the basics to the even more complex po na parang VAing principles and disciplines matututunan nyo. And ngayon, marunong na akong gumawa ng website and I'm currently...
Uy, ang galing mo, Gerald, ha?
Thank you, ma'am.
Ako nga, I'm so impressed.
Thank you po.
Magaling ka nga sa akin.
And yun po.
Paano website ko? Okay.
And I'm currently ano po, SMM po ako, social media manager po ako under VAU. So very thankful po, and yun po, I had no problem so far kasi alam ko po yung mga gagawin, and ang aking ano lang po, ano tawag, advice is take notes po kasi ako ginawa ko, nag-take notes po ako and then kinompile ko. And ngayon po pag may mga parang hindi ko alam gagawin kung anong ang gagawin para sa ganto sa Instagram ganon, ayun nakikita ko lahat kung anong kailangan gawin
Oh,
para
good
mapaano po.
job. Good job, no? Kasi eventually, when you get the client, that situation is gonna arise. Alam mo naman, you have to go back to naman the lesson. So, maganda yan.
Yes
That's
po.
a good tip. Okay, that's a really good tip.
Yun na po.
Okay, thank you so much, Gerald. Gerald is actually working for an Australian client, and just to let you know, the Australian client is very happy and impressed. Thank you so much, Gerald. Okay, so let's go with Daniel.
Good evening, guys. My name is Daniel. I'm from Batch 2. I'm working as content writer sa isang Australian client rin. And first time VA ko, guys, ang virtual lasting talaga ang nagtutok sa training namin para makakuha na nga ng client. And then, um, just to say, naging doctorate rin ako sa mga interviews kasi mga 6 times ako na tanggi sa mga clients. And then finally, guys, meron na talaga. So, tutulungan talaga kayo ni Virtual Lasting na ganap ng client nyo.
Nako, alam mo, it wasn't because hindi ka talented, Daniel, but here's the thing. Kasi, I just want to be very transparent to everybody, ha? Because I don't want you to expect na, uy, ang dali-dali lang, I'm just going to join a course, tapos I'm gonna be successful immediately sa online. Ang dami kasi talagang, when you get situated in this home-based career na ganun, it's not an easy feat, especially if you're just like parang getting into it. In fact, if you would see on Upwork, ang dami doon na 1 year na lang, hindi pa talaga na-notice ng mga client. Wala pang ni isang interview, yung mga ganon. For Daniel's end, Daniel, we really wanted him to shine with his real talent. Tapos, isa din sa thing that we do for our VAs is to make sure na yung mga client is reliable. So, if hindi sila talaga, like, we really check on their capacity to pay. Tapos, nabiktima kami sa mga, although Daniel was paid, but in our end, we do the parang risk for you kasi ang dami kasing scam online. So, hindi namin in-encourage na magpatuloy si Daniel sa mga client na walang walang clear. Yung mga walang pera, na. So, yun. So, but Daniel is very talented and I'm personally very impressed and I'm happy, Daniel, that you're now, working for us like officially. And he's from batch 2. Okay. So let's go with the girls now. Let's welcome Neri. Hi, Neri.
Hello po, Miss Judee. I'm Neri from Batch 3. So, yung nag-start ako dito sa virtual acting, wala talaga akong experience sa mga skills na tinuro sa amin. So, very thankful ako kasi ang dami kong natutunan. And when I start also this journey, nag-resign din ako dun sa past job ko kasi nakakatakot ng mag-commute everyday. So, nag-risk talaga ako na mag-pursue dito sa virtual lasting. So, luckily, ngayon, meron na akong work as a social media manager and I really enjoyed my job. It was really fun.
I'm so happy, Neri. In fact, yung client niya from New York is so happy. By the way, thank you so much, Neri, for doing the work that you do. Meron pa ngang pinadalang gift yung client.
When I started also this journey, nag-resign din ako dun sa past.
Ano ba yan? Ang daming ding! Okay. So, uy, mag-shoutout ka daw kay Joshua, Neri. Ano ba yan? Ano, ikaw ba Joshua ba? Okay. So, what advice can you give to others, Neri?
Just don't give up. Mahirap yung training but worth it siya. So, because success comes to those people who don't give up. So, pag nagpagod kayo or nahirapan kayo sa mga task, pahinga lang kayo, then laban na ulit, push lang.
Okay. Thank you so much for that. That is so important. So many people would say just, continue and just do your best, but it really is true, guys. Hindi yan like cliche lang na advice, but in this training you really have to do it, you know? Wag maging tamad kasi it's not enough to just sign up sa training. Dapat din naman gawin. So let's welcome Eileen. Hi, Eileen.
Hi, Miss Judy. Good evening po. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Hi, guys. Good evening. I am Eileen. I am from Batch 3. I was a former HR supervisor and a corporate employee for 10 years. Then, nung March, nag-resign ako. And then, nag-ECQ. That time, I was very depressed kasi di ako makalabas para maghanap ng work. And then, one day, while browsing on my Facebook, I saw a post about VA training ng Virtual Assistant University. Then, nag-sign up ako agad. Then, nag-start ang training ng June 1. At first, nakaka-enjoy gumawa ng activities. Then, everyday, iba't ibang topics, activities. I remember medyo nahirapan ako sa paggawa ng mga vlogs. Kasi di ako sanay sa camera. But, kinaya ko para makagraduate. And I survived, nakagraduate. And now, I finally already have a client. I am a social media VA. And very thankful ako sa virtual lasting kasi di ka talaga nila pababayaan. Very supportive and approachable admins. My advice is do not lose hope kasi worth it talaga siya. Marami kang bagong matututunan, especially different kinds of VA skills. Yun lang po. Thank you. And good luck sa inyo.
Eileen, I did not know na yun pala yung journey mo. And I understand kasi especially kung grabe na yung like established ka na sa like corporate job mo, it's so
Yes.
hard transition, right? It's so
Apo.
traumatic, literally. Like feeling mo na para kang bagong graduate, parang did I make the right decisions in my life? I think a lot of that us experience that, right? Especially when you're already like, for example, you're not exactly 16 years old joining this training, so parang in some way it's like going to that parang first base, right? Like going back to
Apo.
freshman year, and it can feel so daunting. And I just want to say that I'm so proud of you that you did it because it actually did not take so long. Although, because at least kasi I know that the worry of a lot of people when they are transitioning from home base to like, I mean,
Corporate.
from corporate to home base is like, magiging jobless ba ako for 2 years or more? Yung mga ganon, right?
Opo.
Ano ba, baka palayasin ako ng husband ko. Yung mga wala na ba kaming makain? And I'm really happy that because you really finished. Because I know that some of your batchmates did not finish. In fact, sa batch ninyo, because I think it was a free training. So only, I think, around I think around 15% finished or 20%, I think. I don't know what the percentage is, but I'm sure that it was worth it because I'm really glad that you're here. So she's working for an Australian client. Ka-team sila ni
Yes.
Gerald. Mm-mm.
Apo.
Okay. All right. So thank you so much, Eileen. So now let's welcome Andy. Hi, Andy. I still remember when you sent me a chat sa Facebook ko. Nag-wonder ko, sino kaya to?
Yes,
Talaga si Andy
yes,
kasi parang hindi siguro siya diskumpiyado siya sa Facebook page. Nag-chat talaga siya sa owner. So yun, nagchika kami tapos sabi ko, okay, ito yung mga process. Anyway, Andy, so tell us about your experience and your advice to the people who are, going to be joining the training or things like that.
good evening, Ma'am Judy. Good evening, everyone. I'm Andy. I was part of the batch 3, and my journey started when, yun nga, sabi ni Miss Judy, I saw her ads at Facebook. Then I inquired. Then after that, I directly messaged her through her messenger to ask or inquire about my concerns or my questions about the training. Then when she satisfied my queries, so yun, that was the starting point. Sabi ko I will join. Then since during that time it was siguro mga latter part na ng quarantine, bored na ako sa life ko na everyday parang routine lang yung ginagawa. Gising, kain, exercise, TV, tulog, gising, kain, exercise, TV. So ganun. So parang sabi ko, I need to do something productive with my life. So sabi ko ganun. So tamang-tama, nakita ko yung ad sa Facebook. Then our training started last June 1. So yun, I'm sure sa iba sa inyo dyan, marami din siguro dyan mga zero talaga yung alam tungkol sa freelancing or virtual assistant. So I was one of that also na talagang walang skills. So but yung goal ko lang talaga is I want to be productive during the lockdown or quarantine. So yung goal ko was self-improvement, self-development. I want to invest with myself, ganon. So kahit anong mangyari, walang talo na mangyayari kasi I gained knowledge, I gained new learning, I gained new skills. So yun, nung nag-start na yung training, yun, every day was a struggle for me. Kasi yun nga, hindi ako techie. So nang struggle sa akin yung paggawa ng mga daily tasks, tapos yun may deadlines pa every day. Then I have sakto-sakto lang during nag-start yung training, bumalik na rin ako sa work. So yun, yung pag-juggle ng schedule ng work tapos paghabol ng task, that was very challenging for me. But ayun, through the support of the batch na yun, magtanong ka, any inquiries mo, concerns, and moderators, admin. So yun, na-overcome naman. Then just like Eileen, I am also introvert by heart or introvert person. So ang biggest struggle din sa akin was doing those vlog tasks. So during the portion of the vlog task, I was already considering on quitting. I was even telling my Martians groups that sabi ko hanggang dito na lang talaga ako, siguro hindi ko kaya yung vlog. But I realized I remembered the reason why I wanted to enroll and why I'm in the training was to graduate, to develop, to improve. So, yun, na-overcome ko yung vlog, nagawa ko naman yung task. Then, yun, pagdating naman sa mga WordPress, sa mga Clickfunnels, yun, struggle lahat yun, but yun, ang lahat ng struggle was worth it. So, ang advice ko lang sa inyo is, nabasa ko isang favorite quote ko to ngayon from Zig Ziglar is yung, hindi ka daw kailangan maging great to start. But ang importante mag-start ka para magiging great ka. So,
Exactly.
yung importante lang talaga is mag-start ka lang, then wag ka lang mag-give up. Kung talagang gusto mo yung maging freelancing, gusto mo maging virtual assistant, gusto mo yung work from home na trabaho, so walang makakapigil sa'yo, walang hadlang na makapapahinto sa'yo sa goal mo. So, yun, protest sa virtual hosting, yun. Just last Wednesday, yun. Just last Wednesday, I got the news na I was hired by an Australian client for a copywriting job. Yun din. Copywriting, wala din akong skills dyan, but through the training of the client, na nade-develop din siya. So, ang isang advice ko lang din is, yun lang. Kung open ka lang and willing ka lang to learn, walang makakapigil sa journey mo, sa goal mo. Yun lang din yung ano sa akin. So, kung with income sa 2,999, kung self-investment mo man yan, mag-improve ka man, so hindi ka matatalo whether magka-client ka man o hindi, walang talo dito. So, yun lang ma-advise ko talagang kung ano talaga yung reason na magti-training ka, yun yung maging motivation mo na tapusin at reach your goal. So yun, I would like to take this opportunity also to thank Ma'am Judee, yun, and virtual hosting team, admin, sa opportunities and chances na binibigay niya sa tulad natin na nagkakaroon ng work during this time of uncertainties. Yun. So, good luck sa inyo lahat. Ano lang, wag lang mag-stop. You can slow down but never quit. Yun lang. Thank you.
Yun. That's actually good advice. Because you know what, guys? I'm not going to say na easy yung training. Di ba? Easy ba yung training? Hindi siya easy kasi if easy maging virtual assistant, do you think na may training? Wala. Kasi maybe like for example ang dami mga tao who would want to hear na, ay, madali lang yung virtual assistant. Copy-paste lang yun. Copy-paste lang ba, guys? Hindi, right? Many people, when they start out, like, gusto ko mag-home base. Sasabihin nila na, gusto ko mag-home base. Baka easy lang yan. Naku, hindi siguro masyadong mga parang they kind of think na yung magiging virtual assistant hindi masyadong smart. Pero guys, I'm not saying na kailangan super yung IQ mo but ang masasabi ko lang is if magiging virtual assistant ka, hindi siya yung parang bagger ka lang sa grocery na it's so like wala mindless, it's not a mindless job. It's a job that you really have to learn, and that's why there's a training. And good advice with Andy. Alam nyo, if you slow down sa training, we will not take it against you. You don't have to be the first one to finish. But finish. Try your best na maging finisher ka. Because for me, you don't even have to like have the best profile or the best everything. In fact, the thing that I always teach my employees, my trainees, literally everybody who's working with me, is it doesn't have to be perfect, but it just has to be done. Diba? That's actually some like a quote from Mark Zuckerberg, and I really love this because you can always improve it later, but I'm gonna make it now. I'm going to do my best to I'm going to tackle that. Compared to like being on that analysis paralysis na, uy, ang galing ni ang galing ni Andy, ang galing ni Eileen, pero hindi ako masyadong magaling. There's no such thing as that. In fact, we will give you feedback. If for example, hindi masyadong maganda yung website mo, we'll give you feedback. We'll even have a session na ano yung maganda, ano yung hindi, so that you can improve it, right? Because it is in our best interests na mag-improve ka so that ma-hire ka. Kasi syempre, of course, that's our business din na mag-hire ng tao. So, win-win lang tayo dyan. Quits tayo. 'Di ba? So, thank you so much, Andy. And I'm happy. Andy is working for an Australian client. Wait, are you together sa isang team, Daniel? Right? I know, hindi
No.
pala. Joke lang.
No, ma'am.
You're with Adam, right, Andy?
Yes, ma'am.
And then si Daniel with
Kay Clarissa po.
Clarissa. Okay, ano ba yan? Dami kasi nilang mga Australian. So maganda yung Australia na shift din, no? Kasi daytime. Okay, so thank you so much, Andy. Okay, so we have Maria V, and she is in the same team with Neri. So some people, they have a team because the client is hiring more than one VA. By the way, if you're wondering, these are VAs who are former trainees, who now have a job. They're not the only ones na nagka-job, but you know, we cannot invite everybody on this platform, right? Kasi matutulog din naman kayo, right? So, so Maria, tell us about your experience and what's your advice for the people who are considering to join.
Hello guys, good evening. I'm V and I'm from batch 3 of the Virtual Assistant University. And kanina pa nanonood ako and I was also checking the comments. And of course, the main reason na nagtatanong kayo kung worth it ba yung pag-join sa virtualasting is we are the living testaments na it is so worth it. So umpisa, mahirap siya, oo. Baka isipin nyo, hindi nyo kaya matapos or meron kayong deadline na kailangang habulin. Sa training, sulitin nyo na siya lahat. Kasi nung training namin, talagang napakaluwag ng support team. Nandyan sila palagi. Lagi kayong may matatakbuhan kahit alanganing oras. Meron talagang susupport at susuporta sa inyo. Tapos yung after naman nun, actually, this is the second client that I have already. First client ko is, of course, sila Miss Judee. I help with the recruitment team with our batch 3 to do the interviews as well. So with this one, I was working with a client in the United States with the cosmetics business. So, super bait ng mga clients namin as in, wala kayong pagsisisihan, yung support team nyo nandyan palagi. If ever may tanong kayo, may questions kayo, nandyan. Hindi nyo maintindihan yung isang lesson, chat lang kayo sa group, nandyan kagad sila Sir Ercy, sila Sir Neil. Ganon sila ka-supportive na kahit mismo hindi nyo na mahanap sa Google, sila mismo magtutulong o magbibigay sa inyo ng training videos or ng links kung saan nila makikita yung part na nahihirapan kayo sa isang lesson na meron tayo sa Virtual Lasting University. Hindi siya madali. Yun yung totoo. Wala naman kasi talagang madali. Na, there is a saying that nothing is impossible, but the word I am possible is in the word itself. So yun yung lagi niyong iisipin na kaya niya to, kaya niya to. Pwedeng sumuko, pero wag mag-quit. Kaya sabi nga ni Sir Andy kanina, pag napagod, magpahinga, pero wag mag-quit. Yan lang po.
Thank you so much, V. And I really like that you pointed out the support. So, you know what, guys? I really, nagpapasweldo talaga ako sa mga coaches at saka sa admin to make sure na mag-answer ng question ninyo. Okay? Kasi, I don't want anybody here to feel like nangangapa ka tapos you cannot ask anybody, because even when you're already working for us, we will still answer your questions. What if meron kang issue with a client? Let's say, hindi mo talaga maintindihan. You just have to reach out to us. Ang dami namin, guys. You will soon meet them, but like the team, and you will realize na you're not really alone. If, for example, meron ka talagang like, I don't understand, ano kaya ang sinasabi ng client? Yung mga ganon. Like, what if, you know, something sa client is not included sa training. You know, usually it's included, but what if hindi included? So usually Ursi, Neil can answer that, Joy and Mimi. But if, for example, wala talagang maka-answer, they actually escalate it to me and I will give you coaching mismo. I can give you like pointers on what to do and you know, yung mga ganon. Aside from that, guys, is yung na-mention ni V na they have good clients. It's true because we also really make sure that our clients are good people. Talagang turn off sa akin yung mga bad attitude clients. So please, if mag-work na kayo sa amin, make sure to give us feedback so that mabigyan namin ng advice yung client na, huy, ang bad attitude mo. Yung mga ganun. Malalayasan ka ng VA mo, nako. Because I really don't tolerate that as well. In fact, mas mabuti na lang to lose a client. Anyway, we have more clients upcoming. Bigyan na lang ng ibang client yung VA kesa sa magka-client tayo ng mga racist, yung mga hindi magbabayad. So, always make sure to reach out and tell us if you have issues. Okay? So that's how we do things here. So, thank you so much to our special guests for the night. I really appreciate it. And go back to work. I'm so sorry for bothering you now. Kayo lang siguro yung available kasi last minute ako nagpa-announce. Parang gabi na nagsabi ako na, uy, mag-invite kayo ng mga available dyan. So, sorry, nabiktima pa kayo. Thank you, though. Thank you, Neri, Gerald, Maria V, Andy, Daniel, and Eileen. I know that you're busy with your clients, so good night. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so let me just scan through if there are still questions. By the way, make sure to share this live stream, okay? They can watch it from the beginning if they have questions, but let's proceed with, reading some stuff here. So we have a comment from Juliet. From batch 3 here, Miss Judee, Virtualizing is truly a family. Miss Mimi and Miss Joy and the rest of the admin team are very helpful. They're assisting us making sure that we're okay with the client. Okay. I'm glad to hear that, Juliet. Okay. Need to practice my grammar and pronunciation. 9 years ago is the last time I worked in a call center as TSR. Limot ko na mag-English. The good thing about being a virtual assistant is that you don't have to be like the perfect English speaker, but it does help with getting hired with a client. And that's why we also have, one of our initiatives here is even after the whole training, we have a free language training. So you don't even pay for a language training, but for people who want to extend further, we actually have a free language training. So, but of course, it's to be announced with a schedule, but it's something that we give for the people, especially those who are having a hard time getting hired. Like some people are super skilled now, but then the English sometimes gets in the way, especially when they have interviews with clients. Here's the thing. I always try to tell clients not to judge somebody because of their English. But then some people really can't help it and they judge people based on that. And that's the reason why we will try our very best to, get you there. Because I have seen the trajectory and the improvement that a lot of our people have, gone through after doing the language training. They have a better accent reduction. They have a better response to questions, the actual response to questions. We'll try our very best to help you be more conversational, because I know that a lot of people here, they're very smart, but then when they have when they're talking to a client, parang nangangapa because of the fear, I guess. Okay. I know. Rix. Hi, Ma'am Judee. I'm Nomer's wife. I'll also enroll for batch 5. Oh, hi. I'm glad. So it's cool because it's like a family. Okay, so we have a comment. Tala Tuyor, didn't really expect it at first, but the money was very worth it. Learned a lot and experienced a lot. Batch 4 here. It's your graduation tomorrow, and see you tomorrow. Okay. Wow, nice pointer po yun. Can you show us some proof na one of your mentees na meron ng client, and how much does the client pay from that? I have watched some ganitong sites. Sabi na kapag newbie ka, some of your clients ay mababa lang bayad. Others will take it as free. Flexible ba ang training or fixed because we have work in the morning kasi? Okay, so hi Arch, right? So here's the thing. This training, right? Okay, because you are paid trainees, we will not force you if you don't want to work for us, right? Meaning, if you work for us, we will look for a client for you and we will queue you with clients until you get hired, okay? So I'll discuss what we compensate later. So let's say, for example, you do get a direct client. I don't encourage you to welcome clients who will ask you to do something for free, okay? I don't even ask our VAs on trial with our clients. Our clients have a free trial, but then we pay the VAs. Because for me, that's disrespectful. And I don't want to be disrespectful to people. Even if they have a free training here, but for me, like, we do our best to make sure that we are going to vet clients who are paying. And so I don't recommend that you welcome people who will, say na, for exposure, gawin mo to para sa akin. No, magbayad ka, right? Okay. But let's say, okay, so here with our company, we've been operating for nearly 10 years, and yung proof na sinasabi, those are the people, like earlier, those are people already on our payroll. They are consistently being paid 15th and 30th because, of course, they have a client. And what do we pay here? If you work with Virtual Lasting, so our base rate is $3 per hour. And we also have HMO, and we also have like support with, like more on healthcare, I guess. So for me, it's a good rate because, it's the industry standard. Plus, here's the thing. I know that there are companies or like especially jobs who offer more than $3. Like, for example, clients who offer $10. But the thing is, here with Virtual Lasting, we ensure that your VAs are hindi yung mga nonsense. What do I mean by this? We really vet the clients. Meron ba talaga silang business? Yung mga ganon. Like, for example, $10 nga yung offer, pero 1 hour per week ka lang magtatrabaho. Ano ba yan? Right? So our minimum is dapat 20 hours per week yung client. Kahit makonsume yung 20 hours per week, dapat bayaran niya yan. So for us, I think what we offer here is more of stability than the higher rate. I'm not saying naman na we are like lowballing the VAs here. We are not, because it takes a lot of investment in our end to make sure that our company is up and running. We have a lot of support, and that takes a lot. But I think the competitive advantage that we have is that our clients really last long with the company. Some of them even for years. We're not the kind of company who will be giving you jobs na pa-extra lang. Like $10 per hour pero 5 hours a week tapos contractual lang for just 1 month. No, we will not accept clients na who are just going to ask you to do ad hoc tasks. And we don't accept clients na walang budget to have a long-term VA. If talagang prangka ako, if hindi long-term VA ang gusto nila, I would really just say, you know what, pumunta ka sa Fiverr or sa Upwork, maghanap ka doon. It's not here. Kasi our goal talaga is to provide stable jobs for the VAs, you know. Okay, tapos regarding, okay, ano pa yung question mo? Flexible ba ang training or fixed? It depends on you, Arch. If you want to do the self-paced route na mag-isa ka lang and you just ask the coach for questions, you can do that. We will not stop you from doing that. But I would encourage, you know, to do the more rigid route, which is to really be with a schedule so that alam nyo, the benefit of being with a class is that you will really follow the deadlines. And when you follow the deadlines, some people would say, bakit maganda yan? Eh, may deadline. May pressure. Actually, the pressure is good. It will teach you discipline. It will teach you how it is in real life kung meron ka talagang client. That's actually going to work in your favor. Okay? Tapos, ano pa yung question? Oh, you said that your work is in the morning. Actually, yung training is sa nighttime. So, okay lang. Ang dami naming trainees na may trabaho. We really made it specifically nighttime kasi we know that a lot of people are working in the morning. But aside from that, ang dami kasing client na Amerika, Canada, yung mga Western countries. And so we wanted to make sure that you'll be used to like that schedule. I know that we have a lot of other clients like Asia and Australia and like, you know, like easier schedules. But then it's easier na like it's better na pahirapan namin at first para kung magkatrabaho ka na, it's easier. In fact, I really think that our training is more difficult than the actual job. Mag-comment kayo sa mga tao na who are working for us if totoo ang sinasabi ko. Okay, so let's... Okay, Prima Donna says, thank you, Ma'am Mary, you're an inspiration. Okay, so we have Kathy Sizajic looking for a group of 2. Okay, so mag-message kayo. Kathy wants to join. Mag-message kayo kay Kathy para maging 3 kayo, maka-discount kayo. Thank you, Ma'am Eileen, for sharing your journey. Aalalahanin ko yung don't lose hope if mahihirapan na din ako sa mga vlogs kasi di rin ako sanay sa cam. Okay. Now, guys, I know that so many people are like, oh my God, may vlog na lesson, yung mga ganon. Actually, the reason that we're asking you to do a vlog na lesson is not para pahirapan kayo, but I really believe that kasi ang dami na kasing client who want to start a vlog and want to be YouTubers and want to like, you know, go into that kind of business. And also like existing businesses want to add to their like video marketing and then they, you know, want to start a vlog. I wanted to take you through the vlog journey so that you can really serve your clients well. Because you'll have more credibility sa mga clients ninyo if meron kayong experience na mag-vlog and may sample kayo. So, machu-choose talaga kayo, di ba? Tapos, we will teach you how to edit those vlogs, di ba? So, yun. Okay. Si Andy nagpakita na ngayon sa kamahiyahin po kaya siya. Baka yun na talaga yung improvement din niya. Okay. Virtual lasting kasi will mold you to become confident. Nang hindi mo namamalayan, bigla lang sasabihin ni Confidence Bulaga. That's true. Kasi you will also be a part of a group. Kasi I know that it's, you know, we are all hiding from our computer screens, I guess, behind our computer screens. And for us, because we are building a community around it, it's important for us to also instill in you like assertiveness. Kasi when you are assertive, you will know how to talk to clients properly so that you can really show them what you've got. I think one of the reasons why a lot of clients really gravitate to me and my company is because I really speak with confidence. I really speak with, you know, conviction, and I don't beat around the bush. Yun. And I have that no nonsense attitude na if gusto mo mag-hire, we can help you. If wala kang budget na mag-hire, wag na lang kasi marami kaming pinapasweldohan. You know, yung mga ganon, kota na talaga ako sa mga scam na client, so ayoko na. Kaya I have to be very frank. And in my end, I want to teach that to people too because hindi kesyo na Filipino tayo, we will allow people to step on us, right? We are virtual assistants, but we are not slaves. Yun. Rhoda Reyes, I started from zero knowledge and I'm grateful I'm now part of Miss Judy's prospecting team. Congratulations, Rhoda. I am very impressed with Rhoda's progress with us. And I am so grateful for her being a part of the prospecting team. The prospecting team is an internal team that helps us with, of course, getting more clients for the company. And, I'm really happy to have the prospecting team too, because they are very committed to helping others with getting jobs, while at the same time working for the company, and they're also paid the same way that VAs are. So we try to be as fair as possible, right? Even people who are working for us directly are earning the same. Hey guys, sorry, I'm having connection issues. I hope this goes through, but yes, it's a good course. The people are very pleasant to work with. Hi, Lam. Lam is from batch 2 and he's working with an Australian client. And he is the joker of the group, and we are all like looking forward to his chats. And I'm very happy to be working with you, Lam. You're very pleasant to work with as well. We're very delighted. Okay. Rex, Virtual Lasting will support you guys sa lahat kahit matapos na ang training. Hindi po kayo pababayaan ni Virtual Lasting. Yes. Okay, let's... Oh my gosh. Okay, wait lang. Ano ba yan? From batch 3 here, Jewel Luz. I recommend this training. Admins are very responsive with all of your questions. At ang daming hugot. Marami pang mga joke. Okay. Marvi Genodipa. I am an IT graduate, pero marami akong natutunan sa Virtual Lasting na hindi ko natutunan sa school. I'm so grateful naging part ako ng Virtual Lasting. I think you're from batch 4 and graduation you tomorrow. So see you tomorrow, Marvi. Yeah, it's not easy po, but if you don't give up, it's possible from batch 4 here. Again, guys, here's the thing. Yung mga skills ninyo, hindi siya joke. We teach actual skills talaga. Like, we don't teach you mga stupid stuff, okay? We don't teach you na, like, yung mga stuff na matutunan mo lang talaga sa common sense. We will really teach you actual stuff. So, you can expect that, it will have a level of difficulty in some way because we will expect you to do the skills. Okay? Okay. Curious lang ako, all lessons na ba yung babayaran sa registration fee? Wala bang babayarang iba na mag-acquire ng skill? The fee of $2,999 is para na sa lahat. Wala nang ibang babayaran even until sa mga hiring na part. Wala na talaga. No hidden charges. Yun. Okay, no hidden charges. Yeah. Okay, thanks so much po, Ma'am Yurilin. Yurilin is a part of our team here at VAU. A second before you message, my teammate informed me we are already complete. I really appreciate you po, Ma'am. Maybe others are also looking for someone to complete their team. Yeah, guys, you know what? If you want to complete your team, maybe you can leave comments on this thread Okay lang yan kung gusto nyo mag-discount. Group, salamat po talaga. It just feels I'm home watching this live chat, listening to their testimonies, and receiving this kind of warm support. Of course, we're here for you. Ilang weeks po ang course. As I mentioned earlier, depende sa pace mo. It could be 4 weeks, it could be 6 weeks, it could be a full 2 months. But, in our end, what matters is we will look forward that you finish, and then we will help you along the way. Okay? Is it possible to work with you kahit nandito ako sa UAE? Yes. In fact, we have VAs who are not in the country, who are, I believe we have a VA na from UAE and also from Qatar. So yeah. Oh, we have our client here, Weekendy. Client ito ni V at saka ni Neri. Thank you sa lipstick. Okay. Oy, the client is clapping. Actually, client ito nila V. Ewan ko if he's still online. Sabi po ni Nomer, galingan ko daw para you would hire me sa admin nyo, which I want. Yes. Actually, you know what? When we see somebody na talagang dedicated, tapos wala pang client, tapos makita namin talaga na, uy, ang galing ng attitude, yung mga ganon, we really hire. Kasi nasasayangan din kami. For me, I really believe that the backbone of this company and its success is based on the kind of people that I hire. I am very lucky that I'm hiring people who are very talented, but not just that. The attitude is amazing. That's what I can say. I'm so lucky with my team. I cannot do everything, and all of this, like all of, the ecosystem of my businesses will not be done if not for the amazing support that I have. It's not just my company, it's also theirs. And I'm really lucky. In fact, I am always thanking God every day. I'm so lucky because it wasn't always that way. I used to be the kind of boss who my employees did not like, and I also didn't like my employees before. But now I'm like, I don't know. I must have done something right because I'm so blessed to have great people. Dami ko namang sinabi. Thanks so much po, Ma'am Junil. Random ko yung concern talaga. Yes. Yung looking for groups po, may group chat po ako. Baka gusto niyo sumali. Baka doon niyo po mahanap yung bubuo sa mga puso niyo. Sa group niyo. Yeah, i-message niyo si Rex. Tapos i-add kayo. Okay. This is the best training for virtual assistant. Tasks pa lang, parang nag-work ka na. That's the point. Yes, yes, yes. You will really be trained in the real virtual world. Miss Judee Rallos, the best coach, and all the staff and admins are very helpful. Oh, you're so sweet, Hilda. Thank you. Go batch 5, Lavarn. Thank you, Gerald. I'm so blessed and forever grateful to you, Miss Judee, for all the skills I've learned and most of all for the opportunity. Now part of the prospecting team. Thank you. Thank you din. Ang galing-galing mo, Lizelle. You know what? My calendar is blowing up. Like, nagpapanik na ako. Paano ako magsusurvive next week sa kakatalk ng mga clients? Watch out. Okay. Kenji Retiza. Okay, interested enrollees could also send me a message. I'll answer all your queries anytime. Yes, i-message nyo si Kenji, guys. He is a former trainee here. Tapos, he also has some friends. Baka meron siyang ma-refer na pwede kayong magka-group. Kung gusto niyo ng discount, i-message nyo lang si Kenji, ha? You can also message Kenji. He will really help you. Thank you, Virtual Lasting from Loyal Batch 1 here. Yes, Neil, I love you so much, Neil. Neil is one of the coaches. He's from Batch 1, and he's a part of our admin team, and he's been amazing. He's not just a coach, but he's also part of the HR department. Isa kang alamat, Sir Neil. We're looking for one for promo. Send a message po. O, mag-send kayo ng message kay Jam Mendoza, ha? Hanapin nyo lang po yung pangalan ko sa FB for group chat. Ricalin Osayas. Okay. Yes. Pwede din kayo mag-chat kay Ricalin. Baka magka-group kayo. Okay. Ako po yan, Miss Judee. Claim ko po yan na good attitude talaga ako, pero wala pang client eh. Don't worry, Janine. You'll be next. Ang dami-dami nating bagong clients, nakakaloka. Okay. James Mendoza, we're looking for one to avail na yung promo. Send a message. Thanks. So, mag-message din kayo kay James. Message kayo sa lahat ng tao na para at least, you'll get a chance to be part of this and get a discount. Our client is really thankful for Virtual Lasting. We're really proud and happy with our client. Super worth it ang pag-join sa VAU. Oh, Weekendy is so nice. And then, I'm really glad that you also, like V and Neri, got into, a job with a client who's nice. And Weekendy is also very grateful. And I'm really happy. For me, that's our mission here at Virtual Lasting. We really hope to match people, clients and VAs na mga good attitude. Yung mga bad attitude, tsaka na, wag na kayo dito. Yung mga ganun. So anyway, I think we don't have any questions anymore. Okay, so don't worry. We still have another chance if you want to have if you want to ask more questions, we have another live stream on Monday. And look out for that, okay? And sabi ni Kathy, gusto din niya mag-join. Baka maka-group kayo ni Kathy para may discount. Okay din yan. So guys, just to recap, i-recap ko na lang ha, paano mag-sign up. Last na lang to. Okay, paano talaga tayo mag-sign up? Ito. Go to enroll.virtualassistant.university. May mga instructions dyan. May mga information. Okay? You can also watch the video, guys. This is a video talking about the actual training. Kung gusto nyo na talaga more information, okay din. You can play that. And then, this is the instructions on how to join. You make a payment. That's the first step, $2,999. Pwede mag-BPI, pwede mag-BDO, Union Bank, GCash, Paymaya, Coins.ph, Cebuana Luilier, Palawan, M. Luilier, PayPal, credit card, debit card. Yung mga PayPal, credit card, debit card, may extra 10% ha. Kasi alam niyo naman yung PayPal, nakakainis. If mag-PayPal ka, credit card or debit card, i-click mo lang itong buy now. Okay? Tapos ma-route ka. Yun. So anyway, let's go back. Basta ma-route ka sa parang add to cart, yung ganun. Tapos yung step 2 is, kung nakabayad ka na, just screenshot or take a picture sa receipt. Tapos you just click here. Ma-route ka din sa isang form. I-fill out nyo lang ang form, guys. So, ito yung form, email address, referred by, student name, amount paid, payment method used, reference number if meron, tapos screenshot or picture of the payment. I-submit nyo, tapos kukontakin kayo ng admin. Once they receive this, kukontakin ka, tapos bigyan ka ng access. We will confirm the receipt of the payment, bigyan ka ng access sa VAU, assist you for a successful login, add you to the exclusive Facebook group and Slack channel, tapos mga group chat para you will be guided until the first day. Lahat-lahat, everything is communicated. Okay? You can also ask questions here. And if you see naman, actually for the people na talagang meron kayong maraming questions na hindi nyo talaga ma-mention, itong number na to, 0947-487-9745, that is my personal number. You can call me. It's okay. If hindi ako like if hindi ko ma-pick up, maybe natulog ako. But, eventually I will pick up. Or you can send a message via WhatsApp or Viber. We can also talk there. I welcome questions naman. Wag lang kayong magalit if hindi agad-agad kasi ang dami ko ding ginagawa, but I'm willing to answer your questions, okay? If ever man lang. But pretty much I can say that all of the questions can be answered on this website. Again, that's enroll.virtualassistant.university. Okay? So I hope that everything is understood. Oh, nag-comment ang client. Hi, Weekendy. I think I have the best team from Virtual. Narissa and V, they are my best. Proud of them. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Weekendy. What a wonderful comment. Imagine, yung client pang nag-comment dito. Okay. Very grateful for Virtual Asting. Thank you so much, Miss Judee, for the opportunity. They are glad I chose those two. Yes, supposedly Weekendy would just choose one VA, but he chose the two. Thank you so much, Weekendy. And thank you so much for the lipsticks. Magva-vlog. I will still vlog about that, and I've sent over the lipsticks to the Virtual. Thank you so much for all those lipsticks. They are gorgeous, by the way. And we're so happy that you sent them over. Anyway, okay, so thank you everybody who is here on this live stream. You can share this to win a scholarship or a cash prize. And then I hope you all have a great evening and you take care. Bye.